Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Same sort of power. This would be nuts.
Kidding me? He's going to hit Toga.
Barrel's been holding on to that LCK logo too long, Valdez.
He's been cooking too much. The whole house is burned down. I mean, this is as now they have full vision. He's just going to TP out as there is a cocoon available. So I guess he thought there was no ward in there. Unfortunate for him. As now he's still on the run, though. I mean, Rascal is still pretty tanky.
Zeka's coming.
This is taking about 7,000 years as Zeka is going to ult over the wall, and they will eventually take down Rascal and give the kill to the Yone.
By the way, one small thing you guys may have missed. Not successful. So basically a lot of champions involved in what was a very aggressive push for plates. But as a result, DRX will actually end up getting first Drake here during all of this. Definitely a gold advantage. The cost is high.
All right, here we go. 4v3 as in comes the Scion, looking for the play under the turret, and the Scion is just tanking everything. A massive two-man knockup, and Viper is just free-hitting. Kingen should eventually go down. He's trying to get the lockdown, the takedown rather. He is not going to get it onto Barrel just yet, but he comes in zombie form. That is 2 kills now for Hanwha Life as, Viper just took a massive turret shot there. Unfortunate for him, as Kroko will at least be able to trade back the 1.
This draft is so
keep in mind, Observer showing us here that there was a trade in mid as well. But take a look. I mean, you get Rift Heralds, you're just going to concede bottom side. As Life is under a little bit of pressure here. Kroko's still around. They're trying to get this kill onto Life, and there it will be. Duck Dom, very nicely done alongside of Barrel to just tank it up and get the free kill. So
Zeka having no teleport. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's Karma, but he's here.
Yeah, I mean, they're just essentially trying to trade turrets, and it might just come down to who's going to get it first, as the Rift Herald should help out here a lot. As in comes Kingen, there are 5 members of Hanwha Life Esports in the bottom lane at 10 minutes into the game. That's just where we live nowadays. It's 2 lanes at the moment, going very well for DRX. Kingen maybe going a little bit too deep. This turret getting pretty low, as knocked out of the chains of corruption. As the takeover does come through the turret, that's going to be 1 kill onto the Renata. Viper trying to zone them away, and he will be pretty successful.
Kingen is so late back to lane that Rascal is going to get a lot. Now, Rascal's not getting not much value off of his ultimate or anything like that because he's not in these team fights just yet, but he is becoming very quickly so tanky and such a big problem.
We'll have to see if they do fight over this Drake.
The question becomes, how does this gold get used, right? Because Kingen is much more self-sufficient than, you know, a lot of these champions that are on the other side of DRX here. Like, Rascal is going to love the extra gold.
Uh-oh. That's the knock-up into ult. Fate in a lot of trouble, will be pushed away as Zeka almost got killed there by Rascal, as now we do have the Nature's Grasp. A nice knockback from Viper, but I don't think he's going to be able to save his support. No, just not going to happen. Look at the vision denial right now on the bottom side of the map here. 3 control wards from DRX to make this play happen.
Just going to have to take a
run at them. And let's see how this is going to go. Kingen not level 11 just yet. Silence will miss. It's Viper. You mentioned the low range. We'll see if he can get a position. Has willied his way over to the Rift Herald. They're just going to kill the Renata Glask again. So they do get the support. And now Hanwha Life just on the run as nice knock. Or block, rather, from Rascal to get in front of that Scion. And that will be a couple of kills over the side of DRX.
It's just too easy here for DRX's comp to walk up and say, we outrange you, we outpoke you, and we have a beefier front line, and we have a counter pick to your front line. And the reaction time there is so quick on the punish there of Life, who wants to turn that fight with his ultimate.
Kroko is pretty deep, but he does have some support from Barrel. Doesn't look like Zeka really cares about that, as Kroko is just too low and too alone, as the rest of his team was just pushing mid to do that, as he is already 2-0.
He's got 2 of the Chaos Emeralds. Let's say he's going supersonic, you know?
And yeah, I'm a bit worried, as, okay, there is a support battle on the right side, as Life unfortunately going to get bullied once again. The ult from Kingen is not great, and the soldiers are in position to try to zone away Hanwha Life Esports. And they just say, you know what? This did not look good for us in any angle. We're just going to give it away.
You gave money with those bot side plays to a Draven who can't carry. Do not want to be giving that one away. Well, that's a turret. It's taking a while here. Is it more?
He's just back into the lane. He's going to die now to Clid, I think. Just 1 Q will do it. He's going to repel in, and that's going to be the end of him. Glid goes extremely deep for that kill, but still very worth.
TP. He's going to TP bottom side. This is going to be a 2-turret play here because they're chasing for Glid. Is he going to execute? No, but I mean, this is so much value. Going to force a TP. Looks like he's not going to get the whole turret, but Hanwha Life making some really good Strafe, and Viper is hungry.
Yeah, and now we're going to have these two tanks going head-to-head. You see that Sion is still down a couple of levels, but he's also incredibly tanky. He's just going to ult the front line as there is the massive takeover kits. All of DRX, and Zeka gets a big ult into the back. Can't kill Barrel, though. Finally does. But that's just the support, as we do have no takedown for the Yone, so he will go down. But Viper finds an angle here on the front line with this Sion. The Cho'Gath going very deep, trying to get that kill onto the Yone, and does. But at the end of the day, this Draven does finally find some value in this fight, and it looks like DRX will just run away from the rest of it, as Kingen still on the chase, and will get the flash away from Duckdom.
Finally cashing in all of that money, probably like 470 or so when he does lock it in. So much money to this Raven, and now they're going to try to take Baron.
1,700 total gold.
Pretty huge. As, I mean, this is low health bars here, but there's just no damage outside of this Varus to try to chip away. Kingen holding the door.
Yeah, and yeah, lethality's not going to be great here against the Sion, as they do get the TP. Baron, as here's TP. Okay, so Kingen will finally go down. The rest of the team is just trying to get in position to back here, as Kingen is just chipping away at the front line.
Empowered recall maybe saves you.
Yeah, I think Life is not getting out, but oh, Viper going to stay. He is not able to quite get it back, and he's just going to run down the lane, just try to run as far away as he can.
I mean, these are a lot of these critical Baron buffs deleted here.
He actually cleansed.
He did.
Oh, that was cute.
Hopeful at best. That's a shutdown of 300
Their
gold.
dive is fantastic, and they have pretty reliable engage with Sion and Yone.
Fate, really interestingly deciding to, after completing this Void Staff, looks like going to be building a zone. He has the stopwatch here, so feels like that's the most likely outcome. Maybe he's going to look for a big play to
Sparrow. Get over to your team, please, as the crown is down. So that's the crown.
Level 17 Zeka makes this fight basically impossible now, and Viper's joined up. Good luck, DRX. This is going to be a rough one. Poke needs to hit here from Duckdom, and just not closing the gap.
There's the ult. They're going to line up for it. That is going to be the smite away by Krako. As Kingen puts his body in front, they're not able to get through the Sion, but you know, Fate, he goes a little bit more survivable, a little bit more head-on AP, and the Maokai goes for the Leandries and the Demonic Embrace. But here we go. They are trying to get on top of Zeka here, who is pretty much all alone. He is going to get back to his Unbound Soul. Look at Rascal just putting his body in front of 3 people. They can't kill the Cho'Gath.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen. He stops 3. They turn onto the Yone, and Zeka is dead here. Great macro from DRX. Don't know what else to tell you guys. It's surprising I'm saying those words out loud based on what we've seen so far this season, but they've played this well, and now they're going to be able to lock the door on this Baron and throw away the key. Hanwha Life cannot contest. No way, no how. And that's just that. You're so reliant on this engage option, the Yone, to fight 5v5. This Viper's just been desperately farming. Break his stopwatch, doesn't care about the armor as much here, just wants that stasis. It did go, as you were mentioning, straight into full damage here, full AP. With the Leandries already on Krako, there is a lot of damage here, and they could use the Maokai with ult to siege a turret. This is textbook here from DRX. Hanwha Life, there's no flank angle, there's no range, there's no poke. Zeka, he has ult, he has flash, but what's he going to do against this much tankiness?
Your only option is to actually fight. You have to engage as Hanwha Life Esports. You have to get a good ultimate from the side of Zeka. You need Kingen to engage as well. And it's difficult because there's a massive Cho'Gath in your face. Zeka's like, well, what am I going to do?
It's a death ball. I mean, this is a death ball composition here for DRX. It is for Hanwha too, but it's a lower ranged one as Klid is going to be the flanker. TP from Zeka. He's got ult. One last chance.
Here's an opportunity. The Sion ult goes into the Cho'Gath. This flash ult from Life pretty early. The ult from Zeka misses everybody. Does no damage in the trade. Maybe scrapes the Cho'Gath. I guess DRX are just going to walk in with the Baron and end the game.
Easy peasy, I guess is how it goes here for DRX. You pick Zeka a few times. You've got control over the Drakes. Better tank wins the R5 Cho'Gath, the hero of the day. What a weird game we watched.
Let's see, I mean, Viper, he has to flash the Q. Oh, man. It's not feeling good for him as now Maokai ultimate comes through. He is going to cleanse. He's like, please let me do damage in this game. I would love to. As Kingen is going to frontline a little bit. Viper is going off on the left side as Kingen moves forward, tries to get an engage here. There's the grasp, and Rascal is just unkillable. He's still alive here, and Viper not going to get the shutdown. That is the stopwatch value.
There you
Kills
go.
the Draven. As, okay, some damage being taken away. Duckdom is going to go down, and DRX, can they end? I mean, Zeka's still here. He's incredibly low, but he will be able to take down the Maokai.
And this is with Elder spawning in 35 seconds, Valdez. No Duckdom, no feint, no vision.
If Hanwha win this game, I don't even know what to say. I mean, they're able to barely hold on, and they're going to get this Elder. There's no Croco in position. Clid, all he needs to do is stay alive. That's all he's got to do. He's going to repel. He's going to get into the back of the pit. Look at Rascal. He's like, I need to kill the spider, but I can't. And the spike comes down. He wins against the feast. Rascal is not able to feast it away. And the Elder is trying to burn down the Cho'Gath. They can't kill Rascal. He's still in the pit, even with the burn. As Viper is desperate to take him down. He finally will. But he survived for so long. Croco going way too deep. They still have Elder Drake, and here they go.
The mid inhibitor did go down. I guess I was wrong about that. They're trying to actually make this a base raid and stop those backs. Viper can't back here. They have those minions pushing bottom side. This could still impact this fight. Barrel can Q over the wall, etc. They're just going to push to end it. Hanwha
what is
caught out.
They don't have any turrets.
They're caught out here. They cannot back.
Zeka's going to have to unbound. I think this is it. Viper's coming back, though. Does he still have Elder? He does, but they're just diving on him, and he's dead. And down will go the Nexus. That is the end of the game. DRX will not have any of your Baron shenanigans. And they will...